Taurus TX-22 Compact. Let's run some rounds through it, see how it does. So I'm going to run a variety of ammo through it today. Some round nose, some hollow points, some different brands, and even some defensive ammo here, and we're just going to see how it does. You're going to see me flash some ammo up here every once in a while just to show you what I'm shooting. And starting off with the CCI standard velocity round nose, it ran these great. So this is the first mag out of this gun, straight out of the box, no lube, just load a mag and shoot it, and it ran right through them. And so some CCI mini mag. Now CCI to me is, I find it to be extremely reliable 22 ammo, and almost anything will run CCI. If it won't run CCI, you may have a problem. You know, you need a lube, or you need to polish your feed ramp a little bit or something like that. It's just really reliable ammunition. And so I'm moving on to some ammunition that some people don't find as reliable. I like Aguila. It's a little dirty. You get a little more fouling with the Aguila, but it runs really well for me. And I've never had a problem with reliability really in Aguila. I want to tell y'all, I think these sights are fantastic. The new sights I like a lot. I didn't like the plastic adjustable sights, as I had a problem with those before. These sights are actually phenomenal. I really like the way this Taurus TX-22 shoots. The trigger is about the same as the original TX-22 and the competition. Really short reset, really nice trigger. It's really easy to shoot fast with this. It's really easy to be accurate. The reset's fantastic. Also, the compact being a little smaller, it is fun to shoot. It's not that much smaller than the full size, but it feels smaller. It feels a lot smaller. And my wife really enjoyed it because it fits her hands and her size a little better. She's 5 foot tall, and the full size, which has been what she has shot for the last 3 years, this seemed as comfortable or more comfortable for her. Now I moved on to this Norma ammo, and I don't know what they're doing at Norma, but this stuff is so greasy. It felt like someone rolled it around in duck shit or something. It was greasy. The grease was sticking to my fingers. I had to go wash my hands after I loaded this mag. I don't know. So running some self-defense ammo out of here, the Winchester Silver Tip. Now, I know a lot of people go back and forth on 22. There's a big argument, 22 for self-defense. Should you do it? Should you not? If you want to know the capability of 22, check out Grantham's video on what distance a 22 is lethal at. That's a really cool video. And I'm not suggesting that you use 22 for self-defense. However, I'm also not suggesting that you don't. I'm not giving you any advice either way. The biggest problem for me with 22 as self-defense is reliability, and occasionally you get some reliability issues with 22, and that's the biggest problem. It's not that the round's not lethal. Are there better rounds? Absolutely. And you can see right here I had a little bobble with the Federal Punch, which is a defensive ammo, so it does happen. Yes, would I be more comfortable with a 9mm for self-defense? Absolutely. But if I had arthritis or something, wrong with my hands, I couldn't rack a slide, would I rather have a 22 than a sharp stick? You bet your ass I would. So either way, I just wanted to run some defensive ammo through there, see if it handled it, and it did just fine with the exception of that one little bobble. I wanted to go ahead and run a little bit faster shot tempo through it, make sure it could handle, some kind of rapid fire. And so with the CCI round nose, did just fine. And I wanted to go ahead and run another mag of the Federal Punch, just to make sure that ran fine as well. No other hiccups with that. So just that one little hiccup in 143 rounds.
All right, folks, so we're going to show you some grouping here real quick. The TX-22 Compact at 8 yards. Now, just a reference on these targets. These are about 4 3/4 inch to the outside. The second ring is about 3 inches. Your bullseye is about 1 3/4 inches. Now, I'm not a marksman, never claimed to be, and I don't even play one on YouTube, but I was pretty happy with these groups for the most part. So we got our CCI standard 40 grain round nose here. I'm gonna go through these real quick so I don't bore you all. The CCI Mini Mag 36 grain hollow point. The Gila Super Extra 40 grain round nose. The Blazer 40 grain round nose. Now on this one, the cardboard that you clip these targets to was bent, breaking, folded over. And so I shot this group kind of weird. It was kind of turned at an angle. Same with this one down here, but we'll get to that in a second. A Gila Super Extra hollow point, and that's a 38 grain. Norma TAC-22 40 grain. Pretty good grouping considering that ammo felt like it was dipped in duck shit. Talk more about that in a second. Winchester Silvertip 37 grain hollow point, their defensive round. And the Federal Punch 29 grain hollow point, their defensive round. Also, this part of the target was kind of folded over, so a little bit strange group there. Don't know where this one belongs to. I guess I could count and find out, but don't really care. It was either a flyer or it was me. This one belongs up here with the Federal Punch. Some rapid fire groups down here. Some CCI standard 40 grain round nose. I shot one mag of Federal 40 grain bulk ammo. And your Federal Punch 29 grain defensive round. So all in all, I was pretty happy with these groups. 8 yards, so that's about 24 feet. And like I said, I'm no marksman, but this pistol's a lot more accurate than I am. A lot of this was, it is a little bit different sight picture, and I do like it. So just a quick side note on this Norma TAC-22 ammo. This ammo is covered in a greasy kind of substance. Maybe that's to help it feed better or what, but it's sticky. It gets all over your hands. I had it on my hand. I had to go wash my hands. Felt like they just sprayed it with cooking spray as it was coming down the line or something. Very strange. I've never had that much grease on a round before that I could barely hold on to it, and it was sticky. It stuck. Even right now, it's stuck to my fingers. I was just handling one of these. So interesting. All right, folks, so final thoughts on the TX-22 Compact after a day at the range. This is a pretty phenomenal little pistol, just like I figured it would be. The TX-22 line has been phenomenal for me so far, and Taurus is knocking it out of the park with these. This is kind of the line that's changed my mind about Taurus. I'm really happy about this. I do like the sights on this a lot better than the original TX-22. They're not the plastic adjustable sights, which is what I had problems with on the first one. And the U-notch, the white front dot, it is pretty nice. Optics ready back here instead of like the competition up front here. I do like that a lot too. So I'm gonna get an optic on here and we're gonna do a long-term range report. We're gonna run a bunch of rounds through this. I'll give you a 1,000 round report coming up soon. But so far, just like I figured it would be, phenomenal little pistol. Thanks for watching, y'all. I appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you next time I make a video.